Right. Today is a great honour for me, because the local paper has asked me to do a Christmas message to all my loyal suspects. Not just here in the Black Country, but also to all the foreigners abroad, in far-fetched and remote places like Birmingham. I wanted the real Queen, of course, but hers too expensive. You might not realise this, but I am a great fan of HMV the Queen, or to give her a proper title, Elizabeth Virginia. Over the years, has been a fantastic role model to me. As head of the common market, has always led by example, and shown how an ordinary woman can provide for a growing family and successfully live off the state. But as you all know, the country's been in recession lately, due to all these austerity measures, and even the royals have had to suffer cutbacks to make ends meet. The man who puts the toothpaste on the brush for Charles has had to double up on jobs, and he now looks after the toilet paper as well. And the corgis are apparently down to 8 sachets a day, and the occasional dead pheasant, which they now have to get from Aldi. OK, we all know the royals do get some special privileges, such as free foreign holidays. Sir Philip, in particular, seems to like to taunt the foreigners, which always gets my vote. And they also get free tickets to the Olympics, the Commonwealth Games, and all the other Paul McCartney and Gary Barlow concerts. The Queen also apparently has 2 birthdays, and that means, sadly, that is getting old twice as quick as the rest of us. And that's beginning to show now. But at least she can double up on presents. So I bet her's got at least a couple of foot spas, one for each royal foot, looked after by a footman. And I also notice that the royals seem to get doctor's appointments quicker than I can. But despite all that, I'm still finding things tough. I mean, I read somewhere that they were even having to sell off some of the royal works of art. It was in the paper the other day. That one portrait of the Queen by Rolf Harris was going cheap on eBay. Now, they wouldn't get rid of that unless they really needed the money, would they? Christmas, of course, is a special time. A time for families to be together. Like it ain't easy for me to get my daughters together these days. Troll wanted to go off travelling this year, so I did what any loving mother would do, and I got her a bus pass. And Tangerine and Trojan are working down in a big posh place down in London, Holloway Castle. And I'm really proud of them, because they've got jobs now. And they both work in the library down there, so that just shows you that education ain't everything. I mean, they left school without qualifications, and now they're surrounded by books, working in the library. Or the laundry. It was one of the two. Anyway, it's been a struggle trying to, coordinate the various release dates so we can all get together as a family again. But when we do, I've promised them that we'll have the best Christmas ever. But if you can't be together physically at this special time, there's always ways to be in touch, using the latest technology. I mean, even if your loved ones are on the other side of the world, in Coventry, these days you can just switch on your computer, log on to the Wi-Fi, and scalp each other. I mean, I ain't very good with computers, but one idea I came up with was to have a proper family portrait done. Like me and the kids, the grandkids, all photoshopped together like we're in the same room. And then I'd have it tastefully tattooed onto my stomach to cover up the Bavarian section scars. There's a place in Bilston that does it, apparently. Now they say that at Christmas time it's better to give than to receive. Well, that's definitely true in my case, because I've had some rubbish presents over the years. I mean, last year, Tangent Trojan clubbed together and shoplifted me one of them exercise DVDs by that Carol Vaudeville, and that went straight in the car boot. Will you tell you about me, is it? No, it's about the kids. And yeah, you heard me right, just like the Queen. I'm a grandmother now. I mean, of course, being a grandparent, it brings its own responsibilities, don't it? Eh? I mean, I sometimes offer to babysit on a Wednesday evening for Trojan's kids, because it gives the social workers a bit of a break. I mean, it's a bit tiring for me after a trip to the job centre. But I mean, Wednesday's the only day Doris can do. And kids, they grow up so fast, don't they? I mean, our Tayser's 3.5 now. So old enough like to look after herself. But I mean, we still like to keep an eye on her, you know, in case her gets hold of a kitchen knife. Or some matches. And petrol, you know, from the shed like last time. Then there's little Tyson, who's only just turned 5. But I mean, he's already showing every sign of following in the footsteps of his hero, Mike. And finally, there's Tyson's sister, Tantrum, who's a couple of months older than a twin brother. And that was a difficult birth. But I think Trojan, I named her after Ryan O'Neill's daughter, on account of her being such a drama queen and as a proper little madam. There's nothing but a gaffer-wow sort. So yeah, I can really sympathise with the Queen. I know what it's like, having a big family to keep under control and the pressure of having to live off the state and having nothing to fall back on, except the sofa. But I mean, as you get older, it's easy to look back with eyesight and you realise how important it is to celebrate some of the great milestones in your life. And there's no better time to do that than at Christmas. So this year, as the real Queen heads off to a country residue at Balmoral, I'll be nipping next door to have dinner with Doris. And as I sit here with my glass of mulled stout and my turkey-flavoured Pringles, I will wish you all a very Merry Christmas at this special time. A time of peace and good riddance to all men. A toast to Her Majesty the Queen. Ta-ra.